Thank you for calling the Downtown Hope Center, formerly known as the Downtown Soup Kitchen. If you know the extension number of the party you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, to reach Rochelle Estes, Development Director and Volunteer Coordinator, press 4. For Nicole Decker, Deputy Director, please hold while your call is being transferred to Rochelle Estes. Hello, this is Rochelle Estes, Development Director and Volunteer Coordinator for Downtown Hope Center. Please leave a message with a callback number.
So that was the Alaskan Food Bank that I was calling. I've been calling them all weekend, and they just don't want to answer my calls. For those of you guys that don't know, every city that we travel to, every city that Kaylee and I travel to, we try to feed the homeless. But Anchorage is a little bit different. There's less homeless people here. There's about 1,200 people, and they're more spread out. So we figured it'd be a hell of a lot easier if we just volunteered at the food bank. But they don't want to answer our calls. So I think we're gonna just have to go back to cooking the meals out of our bus, which is fine. It's just gonna be a little bit more difficult. Hi, Dimbo. The thing that kind of comes to my mind is imagine the amount of people that want to help but just get kind of fed up. Putting the effort into finding out how you can help is more effort than actually helping. Sometimes, not all the time, but that's what I found. Is that what you found too?
Yeah, it's really a pain.
Yeah.
So when I try to find things, I'll go on like Craigslist or something because you're in a new town, so you don't know where to look. You can do like volunteer match, but that takes way longer for people to get a hold of you.
Yeah, that's why we do our homeless thing. That's why this guy picks up trash, because it's just, you can just do it yourself. You don't need anyone else. So we're gonna feed the homeless here. We're not gonna be able to do it today because we're actually heading out of Anchorage. But we're gonna do it in about a week because Kaylee has to come here and she actually has to have surgery. You'll find more about that later though. But you ready to go look at some kayaks?
Yes, I am.
We're thinking about getting a kayak. We gotta go check them out. We went to go look at kayaks.
Yeah.
Guess how much they are?
$600.
Yep. We're not spending $600 in a kayak.
No way, Jose.
I think we're gonna officially put the kayak thing on hold. As cool as it would be.
Yeah. Did you and Dean go?
Yeah, and you should see Lola in there with all the animals.
Oh my god, freaking out.
She was having a blast. She went and saw the moose. She's like,
Oh.
Lola, you ready to leave Cabela's? You ready to go? One of our favorite camp spots, hands down, if you have to stay in a city, is this place. We got some big news. Kaylee doesn't think it's that big because she doesn't think you guys care.
I don't know if you guys are really gonna care.
You should care because it's gonna make our videos a lot better. But we're on our way right now to go look at new cameras. And you might be thinking, why the hell do you need a new camera? And that's what I've been thinking for a long time. But the thing is, vlogging with this camera is not fun. And it's very difficult. We're using the GH5, the Lumix GH5. And while it's a really good camera, it's an amazing camera, I don't think it's a good vlogging camera.
So, we're upgrading.
What do you think about this, using this camera?
I like this camera a lot. In certain instances, in a lot of instances, when we're just vlogging and passing the camera back and forth, I feel like we're way too worried about whether or not looking over at the screen, making sure that we're focused.
Want to get something on the cheaper end, maybe a point and shoot, maybe a step up from a point and shoot, like
M50?
Like a Canon M50 is what we're gonna look at. But we're pulling into Best Buy. We're gonna look here first. You might buy a new camera today. Alright, well I'm pumped. We just got a new camera. I'm really excited for that battery to charge so we can start using it, but it's kind of bittersweet because... You want to tell him?
I don't know how to tell him.
Tell him what you want to tell him.
So, I have not really been feeling good for probably the last, I would say, 2 weeks. Just like a weird array of symptoms. that have like been coming and going. I don't know if we want to try to find like a doctor up here in Anchorage while we're still in the city, or if we're gonna go to like an urgent care or something. But I was just in Best Buy and like I had to go to the bathroom, and then I came out and I felt like I was just gonna like pass out. I was like this close from just like falling to the ground and passing out. So we're gonna try to figure out what to do.
We just need to go and get you to go see someone.
Yeah.
I got 2 sick girls here. I got Lola, except for she's having a blast anyways.
The symptoms are symptoms that I've had like on and off throughout the years. And I've seen so many different doctors, from regular MDs to homeopaths, and a lot of times what the conclusion will be with regular doctors is that it's all in my head. But I am not convinced by that, because the symptoms are real, the symptoms are really intense, and it's like physically affecting me so much, even though I'm emotionally feeling fine.
The whole reason we make these videos is to like share our travels with you, and this is supposed to be a travel vlog, but
And it's supposed to be fun and happy, and
our plan was to head back up north today and go and see some mountains, go back up towards Denali. But I think we need to take care of Kaylee first. We're gonna do the best we can to get it fixed. And first step number 1 is just to go get some blood work and see what they say. We're having an issue with insurance. We've been to 3 urgent care providers and none of them take our insurance. And to do a visit is $250 just to go in and talk to someone, never mind all the testing. So we're calling the insurance and seeing where we can go.
so everything came back normal. I'm not dying. They took some blood tests, they took a urine test, and they took an EKG. What's the next step?
You tell me.
Should we do this cleanse?
You're gonna do the cleanse.
I'm gonna do the cleanse.
I know you have a fancy for modern medicine.
Oh, what?
A fancy.
For modern medicine?
Which is me being sarcastic.
Yeah.
So Kaylee doubts modern medicine.
Not entirely. Not
No.
entirely.
But with stuff like
But
this.
stuff when it comes to like things that they can't give an answer for, and they just automatically label it as a mental whatever.
They just don't tell you anything.
Or
I
they
think I think that's it. It's like you
They diagnosed me as fatigued.
She slept for 13 hours last night. Can I tell you something that is gonna prove, gonna solidify everything in your brain? Your doctor, when I came out to charge my phone, he was walking out of McDonald's.
Oh my god.
With like a huge platter of burgers and shakes for the whole office.
Unreal. Unreal.
So whatever's going on, to make a long story short, whatever's going on, we're gonna try to fix it with diet. So last time we tried to do a cleanse and we did it together and we wanted to kill each other.
Yeah.
Now this time, just she's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna baby you
Yeah.
like a little 4-year-old baby.
Oh, you're so nice.
I guess we can make it a little exciting right now because our new camera's all charged up.
And what are we doing? What are we doing right now?
What are we doing?
This will at least make me feel a little bit better.
What are we doing?
Going grocery shopping.
Let's do vlogception first. So here's the new camera.
My new camera.
Our new camera.
My new camera.
Our new camera.
My new camera.
So we're gonna do a little test. We're gonna test.
Wow, it looks way warmer.
We're gonna test the picture of
Can I
both.
hold it?
No, I want to hold it like this so we can get both.
Okay.
So we're gonna test the picture of both the Lumix that we've been using for almost a year and the Canon, the M50 that we just bought. So we'll go back and forth. This one is the Lumix GH5. This one's the Canon. So the reason why we got this is we'll put them next to it. We'll put them facing each other. You can see how much bigger. It might be hard, but this one, the Lumix, is so much bigger than this one, the Canon, and it's so much heavier. Like this one over here is so light.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice to vlog with.
Yeah, And the autofocus is supposed to be
Is there a flash on it?
amazing. There is. So let's just do a little autofocus test so you can really see. So we'll tilt it up at the ceiling. And then what we'll do is we'll calm down our faces. We'll do one at a time. So here's the Lumix. Still focusing, still focusing. Still not. Is it?
It's not even focused.
It's not focused.
It's focusing on me, that's why.
See, so it's still. There it is. Now it's focused. Now ready? Here comes the Canon.
Boom!
In
Focus.
focus. It's wild. So this was a big thing because with this, we're always looking over here and then we're always adjusting the exposure. You might see us doing stuff like this all the time to darken it up, or going like this, or like touching different parts of the screen. We're always worrying about this.
Yep.
But with this camera, it's, look at how nice that looks.
Yeah. It looks
We don't even need to worry about it. And like, we can just throw it on, you just point it in your direction and it works.
It looks super crisp.
It looks good.
So we're currently on our way to Costco. I am committed to doing this cleanse for 1 week. So basically what it is, it's a raw food diet. So it's basically gonna be all fruits, all vegetables. We're gonna go to Costco because we can get a lot of cases of fruits and vegetables for a much more affordable price. So we're gonna do that. And
So I really want to test out what this camera's got. So I think we got to do a little
montage.
we got to sling some Costco B-roll.
So we're gonna do our first montage on our Canon M50 starting now.
Look how proud she is.
I'm proud.
I'm proud of you too.
Look at all my veggies and fruits. So beautiful.
I'm excited. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap this one up here. This one's starting to feel a little bit better.
A little bit. Oh, Lobo's needs some water. Guys, like this.
Look at this. Look at this.
We're trying to figure it out. Just like maybe if I bite it, it'll give me water.
So this is gonna be our last day in Anchorage, finally, for a little while.
Until Sunday.
She's so cute. But tomorrow morning we're gonna head north. We're gonna go back up to Denali. So last time we were there, it started raining, and it was planning on raining all the way until now. So we decided to leave, go down the Kenai Peninsula, and now we're going back.
Yeah.
And it looks like we might be getting on an airplane.
Not me. If it's a water airplane and they give us parachutes, then I'm good.
Anyways, we might be going on an airplane. If not, we're going to see Mount Denali, also known as Mount McKinley, the old name. And we're gonna do some hiking. We're gonna do some outdoor stuff. We're gonna do some adventuring. Super excited.
Yeah.
This video didn't really go the way it was planned, but that's how life goes sometimes. So maybe we'll drop a live stream or try to sneak another video in this week with some adventure stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we could do a live stream.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah. Maybe like while I'm
Dying of
my cleanse. No, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think we're doing it a lot better this time. So.
I think so too. Well, we hope you guys have a good night, or a good morning, or a good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this video. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Wish
Wish
me
me luck.